Yo, what's up, guys? Hope you guys are all having a great day. We just finished wrapping up the vertical live. So thank you guys for tuning into that. If you guys did, I love you guys. Shout out to all you guys. I'll ask you guys what you guys want to break down. But after we talk about the news, so let me say, what main card would you guys like to break down? UFC 325. I gotta pull this up a little closer. Sorry, guys. UFC. Drop a like, guys, please, so you guys can boost me in the algo. And then this one, of course, as well. Batista versus Oliveira. What card? What card would you guys like to break down? Let me put on my hat back on. Hope everybody's having a great day. God bless. Shout out to all you guys, my guys. Alright, so let's talk about the news. We'll get right into it. Let's let more people join in, let more people marinate, and let's get this show on the road. So let's go. So, first things first. Shout out to Pepino, bro. He actually reminded me of this. I forgot about this. Alex Pereira and Tracy Cortez are now together. Giyat. Damn. You know, sometimes I think, like, how long did they keep this a secret? Like, how long did they, like, hide this from the average UFC fan? Because if we really go back, maybe we could say that, I don't know, this is like a really long relationship.
Oh my God!
So we'll see. But obviously, Tracy, I wish you the best. Shout out to Alex, Pauliana Viana, Tracy Cortez. The guy's resume is not only good in MMA, but also good with the people. So shout out to Alex. I hope you're having a great day. Alex, let me lower my volume. My volume is on 100. I'm surprised she didn't try to break up a home this time. Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, let's see how long they last. No matter what, I'm wishing them both the best. Año Nuevo. That's actually crazy, bro. You know what I'm thinking, bro? Was it before or was it after she beat Erin Blanchfield? They had to be talking before Erin Blanchfield. Before she lost to Erin Blanchfield. They had to be talking before she lost to Erin Blanchfield. Before November. Alright, but it doesn't matter. So, the goal for today, by the way, we hit the threshold constantly, so thank you guys so much. What the hell is this? Oh, these are like ideas. Sorry, guys. Get your votes in the poll if you want. Let me start the goal. I'm not going to be here for that long. But I love you guys, so let's fucking go. Start the goal. Let me pull this up. Let me turn up my AC just a little bit. I'll just add up a little bit. Add a little bit to the AC. I'm gonna be right back. I'm here still. I just gotta turn it on. Oh shit. Alright. So we're back. Let's talk about the news. Let's continue. So, Alex Moreno will fight Donnie Danchenko at UFC Vegas 113 on February 7th. We are back in the Apex on February 7th. I think Donnie Danchenko should be able to beat Alex Moreno. Let's get to the next topic. Famous New York jeweler Trax NYC got jumped by a group of scammers after confronting them at their shop. So, supposedly this guy... Whoa, not supposedly. He got jumped because he was basically telling them, hey, what's going on? You know, it's fake, this and that. And he ended up getting jumped at the jewelry store. That's crazy. Now, a Florida couple is going viral after naming their newborn baby 6'7". What? Bro. What? The guy, they named their newborn baby 6'7". Bro. What? These guys are crazy, bro. These guys are crazy. Alright, next thing. Fiziev is looking good. Rafael Fiziev teaching a slip and counter drill.
You use block, and you use step back, and when you're ready, head move, hook low kick. Easy. Head move, hook inside, head move, hook outside, low kick. Yeah?
Guys, I think Fiziev might be Mauricio Ruffy.
Very easy. Use your hook and outside, inside, low kick. So I'm ready, I parry, I block, I step back, step, ready, boom.
Hard leg kick, and he goes with it. His entire body goes with the leg kick, and that's what I like to see. So shout out to Fiziev. Next thing, guys, the official UFC schedule is out. It is out. It's out. So we're gonna look at this. We're gonna go over it very quick. Shout out to all you guys. So let's break it down. Let's go. Let me just exit out of this. Let's go here. So the UFC schedule is out. UFC 324. We're gonna go over every one, a quick glimpse. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can see the whole thing, right? Let me take a sip. So, Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. We know that's UFC 324. Next week after 324 is UFC 325. Volk versus Diego Lopez. After that is Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira. After that, we're at UFC Houston. Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez. Banger. After that, we're at Brandon Moreno versus Aso Mabayev, UFC Mexico, February 28th. That is going to be a bang. And now we know that February 7th, Alex Moreno versus Danny Donchenko's on that card as well. Next card, UFC 326, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. Now, guys, look at the next, pretend these are weeks, right? Because they are weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next 8 weeks, when the UFC starts, are gonna be going rolling. They're gonna be rolling. So when I look at all these announcements now, UFC Vegas 114, that one's kind of because it's Amanda Lemos versus Gillian Robertson. It might not even go all 5 rounds. Robertson might get the finish. Somebody's gonna get finished inside the distance probably. And then UFC London, Roman Dolidze versus CLD. I'm not sure if that's a 5-round main event. I am not sure. I'm not sure at all. I'm not sure. I don't think it. If it is, it is. But Roman Dolidze versus CLD, a 5-round main event. How many 5-round main events are we gonna give Dolidze? The guy has I guess it's for CLD more. It's more for CLD, but I feel like it's a 3-round fight. That's a 3-round fight. CLD versus Roman. That's a 3-round fight. What's up, Dixon? My prediction, Tracy Cortez and Poetan break up before Eustace goes live on TikTok. Hey, shout out to you, my guy. Dude, I do need to go live on TikTok, my guy. I know, bro, I know. I gotta revamp the whole entire account. So shout out to you, my guy. Are you the best YouTuber? It's subjective. It's subjective. I will say there's a lot of good guys out there. So I'm not the best, but I am trying to be. So shout out to you, my guy, Scott. I hope you're having a great day. God bless. Now, next thing, guys. By the way, I'll give you guys my quick picks for the main events. I got Paddy to beat Gaethje. I got Volk to beat Diego, but Diego might get that knockout. I got Vinicius Oliveira to beat Mario Bautista. We'll see how that goes. Maybe Mario hugs him against the fence the entire time. I got Anthony Hernandez to beat Sean Strickland. I got Aso Mabayev to beat Brandon Moreno, but Brandon Moreno's very classy, very good at what he does. How many fucking main events does Brandon Moreno get? The guy literally lost a #1 contender fight to Tatsuda Taira. And he's getting another UFC Mexico City main event. The guy is spoiled with main events. I got Aso Mabayev to beat Brandon Moreno. Let's hope he can get that submission. I'm going to go Max Holloway to beat Charles Oliveira. I'm going to go Gillian Robertson by rear naked choke to beat Amanda Lemos. And I'm going to go CLD to beat Roman Dolidze. Bro, those vertical streams have too many kids. Yeah, dude, they do. They do. But I need subscribers, guys. I need subscribers. So I just want to hit 3K. I just want to hit 3K already. I feel like we've been on the verge of 3K. Let's hit 3K already. Also, all my friends about you, okay? Alright, let's go, Scott. Shout out to you, Scott. Moreno lost quick, too. Exactly. The guy constantly gets, UFC Mexico City. Like, I can't wait until Brandon Moreno's like done. Like, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I never liked Brandon Moreno. I never did. The guy literally got another title shot off of getting hit in the nuts and going to a draw with Davison Figueiredo. But if you don't take that point, Figueiredo wins the fight. Like, the guy Brandon Moreno, like, he shouldn't even be in the UFC. Bro, not those kind of subscribers. Bro, guys, when you see a guy that has, like, let's say Lucas Tracy, 178,000 subs, right? 178,000 subs. 10,000 of them might be guys on the come up. And the reason why I don't mind that is because, look, I was subscribed to Dan Hardy. I was subscribed to, like, AJ. But I really wasn't watching AJ 100% up until I grew up and I graduated high school. Then I started watching AJ. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I subscribed to AJ after high school, but I didn't really watch him up until, like, after a couple of months. So these guys subscribe. It's not for them to watch me right now. In like 2 years, 3 years, they might be fans of the UFC, and hey, we're still doing this. You know, we got more people coming in, and I know it's like, but dude, I was literally like 15 years old watching Dan Hardy. I was 14 years old when I was watching the UFC. Obviously not every day, but watching it consistently. Like, the new era will come, and I just want them to know that we got your. If you can bet, we got your back. We got your back. Cause, dude, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but there's some apps or some states or countries where you could bet at like 18. So we got your back. That's what I'm here for, guys. I'm here for entertainment, to try to make you guys some cash, all of us together. Hopefully you guys can make me some cash. And just have a good time, like Michael Chandler. I prefer Corn over AJ. Bro, those kinds of subscribers, yeah, I know, it's crazy, but that's how I was. I was very young, and then after a couple, like 4 years, I look at who I'm subscribed to, and then I watch them back. Pepino's like, nah, no way. But dude, we're going to Paramount. Like, it's going to be filled with casuals either way. But Pepino, thank you for having my back, because Alondra was on my case, bro. Alondra was on my fucking case last live, yesterday. Rappers are by far the biggest idiots, he says, and the worst people to interview. 6ix9ine is 100% correct. So 6ix9ine does a little bit of a mocking of Lil Baby, how he gets interviewed, and look at what he says. This is how Lil Baby gets interviewed.
Y'all have a song together, though, don't you? Ah,
man. But they have a song together, they do. That song is fire. But, bro, Lil Baby's like, yeah, no, yeah. You know, he doesn't really fully answer the question. Now, guys, you guys know Juice Man? Bambino, you heard Juice Man talk on Mila's panel, right? Guys, this is me and Juice Man. I'm Conor McGregor, and Juice Man is Nate Diaz. I'll say that again. I'm Conor, and Juice is Nate Diaz. That's the rivalry that me and Juice Man have. So, I'm bringing the heat. I'm bringing the heat. Who started the diss track era and bring it back? I did. Who brung back the diss track era? Who brung it back? Let me know, please. I did. Who turned the beef into something more entertaining? I did. Who capitalized off of the moment? I did. So let's go. The Mexican UFC fans are going to find you useless, box you up like a piñata for disrespecting Brandon Moreno, the first ever Mexican-born UFC champion. The guy didn't defend his belt. Oh, did he even defend his belt? Did Brandon Moreno even defend his belt? Dude, the guy made me watch him fight 4 fucking times, the same guy. And then he lost against Pantoja. He kept on getting dropped all over the place. I don't even think this guy ever defended his belt. No, he never even successfully defended his belt. The guy shouldn't even be a champion. I know I'm going to sound crazy, because friendly fire. Yo, friendly fire. I'm going against my own guy. I can't take that back. I don't like Moreno. I don't like that guy. That guy goes like this. You're paying the disrespect, not the heat. Hey, alright, that's fair. But this is Juice Man, guys, and I'm Conor McGregor. That's Juice, look. Look, that's Juice Man right there. Look. Look at him. Look at Juice Man. You see, look at Juice Man. That's Juice Man right there. You know, like there's cobwebs. There's like cobwebs going on when he's trying to find the insult to come back with. And I'm like coming up with diss tracks, coming up with all this, bringing up the heat, bringing the action. Like, that's how it is, guys. Like, you gotta make it more fun. Make it more fun. Now, on a more serious note, obviously no jokes in this one. Anthony Joshua was originally sitting in the front seat of the car where his best friend was eliminated. But then the driver told him to sit in the back because he couldn't see the wing mirror. You know, the wing mirror? The driver also blaming the crash on the brakes not working. So, guys, Anthony Joshua was in the passenger, but then they told him, hey, you're too big, go to the back. Dude, that is crazy, dude. That is crazy. God bless, but shit, it's crazy. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day you'll be a Moreno fan. Guys, if you guys notice, I don't like I don't know how to say it. Joshua Van gonna be insufferable this year? Yeah, facts. But hey, I'll say one thing. I like Joshua Van more than Moreno. I feel like Moreno held up the flyweight division and constantly kept on getting 5-round main events. Like, how many times did we have to see Moreno? Like, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll be champion one day. And that's it. Because you're not going to defend your belt because you're trash. Like, the guy Moreno, like, I feel like Brandon Moreno is like, he's like Alex Moreno today. Like, the guy's just fighting for fun. Alright, Anthony Joshua's driver has been charged with the 4 counts of fatal crash, dangerous driving causing death, reckless of neglect driving, driving without due care and attention, driving without a valid national driver's license. Gosh damn, what kind of Uber driver is this? What kind of, you got an F1 race car driver or you got an Uber driver? Gosh. And then, guys, Call of Duty Black Ops is now set in the past. If you know, Call of Duty Black Ops was 2025. Now we're in 2026. So, unfortunately, it's not here. It's in the past now. The campaign, of course. Now, guys, Bryce Mitchell versus Alexander Topuria. Who do you guys got? Who do you guys got? The Topuria beef continue. This is why beef is sometimes, like good. Because some people are interested. You know, Bryce Mitchell. And now he's going to fight another Topuria. A Topuria brother. You know, like, it makes it interesting a little bit. A flight from Hong Kong yesterday departing the new year, 2026, and arrived in LA in 2025. The guy's time traveling. You lost a fan forever. I'm subscribed. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, guys, I don't like Roy Vol. I don't like Brandon Moreno. Like, I don't like those guys that are, like, they're, like, fake. Like, he's nice. He's really nice, but I need you to be mean in the cage, like something about Moreno, like, he hits you in the nuts, like, he's like that Wonder Boy guy, like, I hope you're okay, like, Moreno's not, like, really a killer, like, and I know, who am I to say that, but he's not really, like a, you know, he's a fighter, he's not really, like, you know, like, he's not on Taisu Taida's level. I'm Team Taisu Taida, all day. Now, guys, we got the quiz, but we'll go over UFC 325. It seems like you guys want to go over it. So let's go. By the way, I'm trolling. Brandon Moreno would whoop my ass. Like, no joke. Brandon Moreno would whoop my ass. So I'm sorry, Brandon Moreno. I'm sorry. Alright. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll be champion, but I won't defend my belt. Price needs to work his way up. Maybe a fight with Georgina. Bro. Pepino, that's a lie, bro. Georgina's capping, bro. Do you actually believe that? Alright, let's break it down. But we're not breaking down these nobodies. We're not breaking down these nobodies. Aaron Ta? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? Hang on, let me get mine. Yo, where's the SpongeBob sound effect? What's right here? Aaron Toe! Who the fuck is that guy? Hey, shout out to you, Pepino. Nah, I'm just kidding. Arantal is good. He's good. All these guys are good. They're going to be... Watch one of them be a champion, but... I don't want to break down the entire card, guys. Let's just break down the main card, because I'll tell you guys my quick picks once we get over this, but... Guys, like the guy Junior Todd... Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, they cut Renat Fakardinov. I'm not trolling. They cut Renat Fakardinov, but they kept this guy in the UFC. Like... They cut Renat, undefeated, 6-0, with 1 draw on his record in the UFC. But they still have... But they still have this guy fighting in 5-round main events. Like, they cut the GOAT, Renat Fakardinov. What's the guy's name? That, like, does it for Chris Barnett. Hamdi Abdelawab. Like, they cut those guys, but they still got guys like this. Like, what? Like, you see what I'm trying to put down? Like, they cut Renat Fakardinov, but they still got this guy in the UFC. They cut Renat, but they still got this guy in the UFC. The guy is 6-4. Give me Billy Elikana for the dub. Billy for the dub. But we know Tafa could probably knock him out. I'm going to go Yiza for the dub. We're going up to the main card. I want Oban Elliott to actually work and go, but I'm going to go Jonathan McAuliffe. Maybe the body kick. He can spam that body kick. He loves to spam it. Saul Kid, I'm going to go Saul Kid by KO, but I might go by decision. Because remember, he took Yanel Ashmus to a decision. The guy Saul Kid is fighting all different, like, all the Infinity Stones. Next thing, I'm going to go Torres Finney. I'm going to go Cam Rawson by KO, but we'll see, because I know Cody Brundage is hard to finish. I think Mansoor had trouble. Now, we're going to break down the main card of UFC 325. And once we get closer, we'll break down the entire card from top to... Oh, it says Olives versus Max now. Do you guys want Olives versus Max? Alright then, so let's do it. Yo, do you guys want Olives versus Max or Volk versus Diego? Comment it. I mean, it said that you guys voted more for Olives versus Max. Because we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do these 5. We can do the whole card, to be honest. Fuck it. Let's do the whole card. Leandro, what'd you say, bro? Alright, let's go. Let's do the whole card. We're gonna do the whole card. What do you guys think? Oh, Georgina doing splits with the Miami Heat. Damn, bro. Damn. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better now. Didn't like Bryce Hall box. Oh, you didn't like when Bryce Hall was boxing? Shout out to you, Alondra. I hope you're having a great day. Alright, we're going to break down this fight, guys. Here we go from top to bottom. Let's break it down. Let's go. Pepino. Shout out to you, my guy. Alright, Dante Johnson versus Dusko Todorovic, guys. Dante is undefeated. He did have a successful debut against Cedric Dumas, but he couldn't get the knockout. Like, he was in a situation where he was kind of like in a competitive fight with Cedric up until he started taking it over, and then he eventually forced the guillotine choke, but he wasn't going to knock out Cedric Dumas. Like, he wasn't going to knock him out at all. But now, when we look, he did beat Darian Abbey. But guys, what I like about Dante Johnson is if he can't knock you out, he will go for the sub and capitalize. He got his very first sub, and it looked like it was his second, third, fourth time hitting that guillotine, because that guillotine was tight. 6 KOs in the first. See what you did? Hey, I fucked up then. I fucked up. I probably did fuck up, but I need more people to watch. So, Dusko Todorovic, though, he's going to be matched up against Dusko. Dusko was on a 3-fight losing skid at one point. Christian Leroy Duncan, Mansoor, and Zach Reese. Which that Zachary Reese fight, he was grappling hard, having a lot of success. But he is coming off of his very first, well, his bounce back win against Jose Medina, rear naked choke. I like Dusko. I will say, Dusko will wrestle. He will wrestle. he's put in a position where he's going to have to fight Dante Johnson, who's a wrestler as well. You know, Dante might be looking for the sub. I know majority Tapology has Johnson by KO. I like Johnson. I know Dusko has been knocked out before, but Zachary's was giving up. He put a beating, like a close fight. I know he constantly getting taken down, but he put up a good fight against Dusko. Dusko is constantly shooting takedowns, taking down Zachary Reese in a close fight, man. But in my honest opinion, guys, I can see this going to the second round. I'm going to go Dante Johnson. I'm going to go by KO or sub. Let me write it down. Give me Dante by KO or sub. Dante Johnson by KO or sub. Let's go, my guy. Let's go. Now let's go to the next fight. I'm breaking down the whole card here because it's only 8 fights. I figured let's do it. Does anybody know if AJ is going to go live today? Because I was kind of looking forward to wondering if AJ was going to go live, if he wasn't. Like, I don't know if he's going to go live or not. He said he might have. I'm going to take off my headset, guys, so I can breathe. So my ears can breathe a little. Alright, let's break it down. So, next fight. Uselyis versus Jesus Aguilar. I love this fight. I really do. Jesus Aguilar is good. I did pick against him against Luis Guerrero. I was on Jesus, but then I pick flipped to Luis. I don't know why. And Luis Guerrero had absolutely nothing for Jesus. Jesus is very good. He's gotten a knockout before. I don't know. It was against Shannon Ross. That knockout was brutal, bro. When we look at Uselyis, he was also, just like we were talking about before with Dusko, on a 3-fight losing skid. Losing to Matt Schnell, Tim Elliott, and Charles Johnson. But he just broke that 3-fight losing skid, beating Mitch Raposo in a very good fight. I don't think that was a split at all. And Alondra, you want me to just sing? Hey, we don't do that here because it's the rectangle one. We sing at the end. But I thought you didn't like my singing, though. I thought you didn't like my singing. I thought you didn't like it. But he did just beat Kevin Borjas as well. When I look at this fight, guys, I picked both of these last fighters wrong. Their fights wrong. I picked Luis Guerrero to win, and I picked Kevin Borjas to win. I'm not making that same mistake again. Uselyis is good, bro. He's fucking good. He's gonna bring it. Very good at winning a distance, going all 15, going a hard 15, pushing it to the limit. Only 30 years old. I know with Matt Schnell, he did have that red flag, but hey, he still showed he has a heartbeat out of gold. I'm going to go Jesus Aguilar. I think he looked better than anything, guys. He looked better than ever. Give me Jesus Aguilar, and I'm going to go Jesus by decision. I like Jesus Aguilar. I like him by decision. I like your singing. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're not mad at me today, because I know you were mad at me 2 days ago. Besides you, only Dougie and Idaho are live that are of note. What do you mean of note? Like professional? I try to be professional. I'm trying to be professional. Hey. Alright, next fight. By the way, shout out to Combat Casual and Dougie's Corner. Those guys are nice. They're really nice guys. I like Idaho. He's funny. Idaho's funny as hell. You know that song that Idaho has when he goes to use the bathroom? It's like digging with Jimmy. Digging with Jimmy. I forgot that song. It's like, I forgot how it goes. Someone's hiding. Someone's hiding. Someone's hiding. You know that song, like that commercial break that he has? Going out with Billy. Going out with Billy. I don't know how it goes, but that song is nice. Leandro, hope we don't get court summons. Hey, yo, what do you mean by that? They got me locked up. They won't let me out. Hey, they won't let me out. They got me locked up. They won't let me out. Hey, help me, guys. They got me locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. Hey, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'll never be mad at you. Hey, I appreciate that. Alright. So, digging with Jimmy. I'm digging with Jimmy. Alright. So, Let me do the next fight. Guys, this guy is new to the UFC, guys. Did nobody vote on the last poll? Even if you don't know who's gonna win, just take a guess. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, so here we go. Let me put the chat up a little bit. All right, Rafael Tobias versus DR Nagarze. DR Nagarze. Now, DR is a guy who was my former lock of the week. Yes, I know, against Brenton Ribeiro, and he lost by submission. Dude, if you're my lock of the week and you lose, I am never gonna forget that you lost as my lock of the week. DR, the guy had it in the bag, and the guy keeps on, like, swiping at his eye or something. It's like, bro, the guy lost as my lock of the week. I remember that. Rafael Tobias, welcome to the UFC, my guy. 14-0. He is coming from Dana White Contender Series. He did beat Jair de Oliveira by submission. When we look, guys, a lot of people, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of people expected him to win by KO, I think, right? Yeah, look. Remember this guy. What up, Torta Pounder gang? What's up, KZ? I hope you're having a great day, my guy. Finney's still your worst lock of the week. Nah. So, you know I might lock him again. Yo, you know we're on a 4-fight lock of the week streak, right? You know that, right, guys? We're on a 4-fight lock of the week streak. Hang on, let me remember my lock of the week streak. Fuck, I forgot my lock of the week streak. Hang on, guys, I gotta write my lock of the week streak. I'm cooking with Jimmy. Cooking with Jimmy. Yo, what's the lock of the week streak? Does anybody know? I'm gonna have to go back and look at the videos. I love you like a love song, baby. Yo, I gotta look at the lock of the week streak. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta look at the lock of the week streak. I think I know it. Hang on. I'm gonna go back to the videos. I forgot, but also Mabayev was there. Payne Talbot. Whoa. I did not mean to play that. Let me just look at the lock of the week streak. Hey, get these torta pounders in the chat. Pepino Leandro uses. Hey, got these torta pounders in the chat. Hey, what's up, what's up, KZ? Let me just look at the lock of the week streak. I just forgot what it was. It started on Randy Brown. Let's see if it started on Bonfim versus... Let's see the Garcia. I think it...
This is the quickest way to go.
I'm cooking with Jimmy. Look at my hair, guys. Look at how different I look. This was 2 months ago. Okay, Norma Dumont. Okay, I remember it now. I think I remember it now. Norma Dumont. Okay, Norma Dumont. What else? What else was it? Norma Dumont. Oh, Hyder Emil. We fucking lost with Hyder Emil. Fuck that. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, Hyder Emil. Fucking... I hate that guy, Hyder Emil. Okay, so the lock of the week doesn't start with Norma. So it's Asu. Asu. Give me 1 second, boys. Asu. I should have locked Tyra, bro. That was a good lock. Asu. Talbot. Wait, but there's another one. There's another one before that. Oh, UFC 322. Who was my lock for 322? Oh, Bo Nickel. How could I forget? Bo Nickel. And then we ended it with Asplund. Asplund was my lock of the week. Dude, how could I forget? Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, so the lock of the week, guys. Sorry, guys. The lock of the week streak, guys, is 4. Bo Nickel, also Mabayev, Payne Talbot, and Steven Asplund. We're on a 4-fight lock of the week streak. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. Torta. Finny's still your word. Hey, so what I was going to say was, guys, he's going to be my lock of the week again. Torres Finney's going to be my lock of the week again, I think. Because look. Fucking Brandon Moreno. Look, Torres Finney's going to be my lock of the week again. Okay, I guess we're here now, but... Where's UFC 325? Oh, it's right here. So look. Let me pull up UFC 324. So we just need one more lock. No, he's going to be my lock of the week again. I'm not joking. Look. So, remember, we're on a 4-fight lock of the week streak. So, let's say I lock... I might... You know what? I might go back to the old roots. I might lock Gene Silva. Lock Gene Silva. And then, fuck it. The next week, I'm going to lock Torres Finney. Yo, I think that's what I might be cooking. Pepino, I think you just gave me an idea, bro. Where's Torres Finney? Yo, I think these might be my 2 next lock of the weeks. But I was actually going to lock O'Malley. I was going to lock O'Malley because he's a minus 250. I might lock Gene Silva. And then Finney. We'll go back to back. Back to my old roots. Because remember, we lost lock of the week with Gene Silva with Diego Lopez. Alright, I'm going to go back to the breakdown. Let me, hopefully, what up, Torta Panagar? What up? Used to playing Torta Combat later on stream. You should do a rage bait video about Moreno. Like what? Like a video like why he's one of the worst flyweights ever? How can you have a one-dimensional fighter as lock of the week? Because he just needs to win, Pepino. He just needs to win. He's not one-dimensional, by the way. He is very good wrestling. Like, that's like all you need. But very good kicks, control, cage control, clinch work, collar tie. Alright, guys, Rafael, he came from the Dana White Contender Series, and I remember when we broke this fighter down, guys, because I had him by KO. I remember I told you guys, I was like, you know what? Majority Tapal is going him by KO, let's go by KO. And he ends up winning by submission. In a vicious fashion, guys, in round 1. Very tight squeeze. This card was crazy. Sofia Montenegro, she should have never lost that fight. If you really know ball, you know that Sofia Montenegro won this fight. But the judges don't know what they're saying, and they gave Hesla Chavez the fight. They both got a contract, but it's like Sofia Montenegro was winning that fight. She was beating her to a pulp. Like, she should have won that fight. I'm going to go 2 + 2 = 4 because Brent Ribeiro was able to get him in a Kimura. The Yad kind of does this thing with his eye where he keeps on, like Diego Lopez, where he touches his Adam's apple. He's like, stop that shit. Stop doing that shit. Just fight. So give me Rafael Tobias. I'm going to go by rear naked choke. Let's see it, though. Let's see how many submissions he has. He does love the submission game. 6 subs. Rear naked choke, guillotine, arm triangle. Give me by rear naked choke. I'll go Tobias by rear naked choke. But it wouldn't be rage bait. Like, I genuinely feel that way. Like, I'm not joking. I genuinely feel like Brennan Moreno's, like, garbage. Like, the guy is overhyped. Like, how many people picked Brennan Moreno over Tyra and said that he was never going to get finished? Alright. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, inshallah, bismillah. All that shit, that KZ shit. You guys heard the 6ix9ine. Can I send you guys the 6ix9ine diss track? Let me send it to you guys. I'll put the link in the chat. That 6ix9ine diss track goes crazy. The diss track dropped right after I made the diss track on Juice Man. Isn't that crazy? Like, diss tracks are back. Diss tracks, we are so back with diss tracks. We are so back. Look, guys, follow my Twitter. Diss tracks are so... We're so back with diss tracks, guys. Nah, we're so back with diss tracks. Like, Alhamdulillah, Ismallah, Bismillah, Inshallah. Yo, KZ, yo, KZ, yo, KZ. Yo, KZ, you actually just reminded me of something. This guy's name is the Juggernaut. Bro, Junior Tafa's name is the Juggernaut. His nickname is the Juggernaut. Bro, the Juggernaut got losing. The Juggernaut got losing. Alright. KZ, I want to show you something. Yo, you see this guy, KZ? Dagestan. Ooh, Dagestan, Dagestan. Dagestan, Dagestan, ooh, Dagestan, Dagestan, ooh, Dagestan, Dagestan, ooh, Dagestan, Dagestan, ooh. Hey, all right, so. Nah, you're no dude. Alhamdulillah, Ishmallah, Inshallah, Bismillah. Hey, yo, KZ. So when Mazhar becomes champion, watch. Yo, when Mazhar becomes champion, KZ, I'm making a diss track on everybody that said Mazhar was never gonna become champion. Alhamdulillah, Inshallah, Bismillah, Mazhar, Paku, Mazhar, KZ, Mazhar, Pepino, Mazhar. Who's somebody else that hates Mazhar? Alhamdulillah, Inshallah, Bismillah. Yeah. So look, Dagestan, Dagestan, Dagestan. So KZ, they cut the GOAT. I'm on that KZ shit. They cut the GOAT. They cut one of the greatest fighters of all time. The guy went 6-0 with one draw. Remember, they cut this guy, right? They cut this guy. This guy went, and you don't believe me? The guy went 6-1 with that one being a draw in the UFC. You want me to show you his wins? Because you want me to show you his wins. Andreas Gustafsson, Carlos Leal, Dalby, Douglas Lee, well, that's a grappling, Kevin Lee, Brian Battle, and Andreas Michelitis, who, if you remember, Andreas Michelitis, bro, this is the guy, let me cook, this is the guy that had a good fight with Modestus, but this guy is pretty good, Michelitis is pretty good, but look, let me cook, Dagestan, 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 so look, so they cut, look, they cut the GOAT. They cut this guy, right? I can't even believe what I'm saying. They cut this guy. But this guy's in the UFC. One more time. They cut Dagestan, Dagestan, Dagestan. But this guy's still in the UFC. All right, now let's get back to the breakdown. I gotta fix my hat because my hat's loose, guys. My hat's loose. My hat's loose like, no, I'm not gonna say it. So tell me what you think about that, KZ. Tell me what you think. Did I cook? All right. Now let's look at the next fight. What the hell? Dude, did you see? Yo, KZ, did you see that Brandon Moreno's gonna fight Aso Mabayev? Look, KZ, look. Go, KZ, go, KZ, go. Go, KZ, go, KZ, go. Look. Go, KZ. Look, this is me and Juice Man, by the way. Me and Juice Man backstage. Look, KZ, look. Go, KZ, go, KZ, go. Look, KZ. So, yeah, you cooked the diarrhea sandwich. Look, KZ, Brandon Moreno's going to fight Aso Mabayev at UFC Mexico City again. Bro. The guy, Brandon Moreno's... How many main events does Brandon Moreno have? Like 7 main events already, and the guy lost almost half of them. Almost half of the main events that he's been in. The guy's holding up the division. He's like the guy. No, Asu's gonna submit him. Aso Mabayev's gonna submit him. Brandon Moreno's not good. Brandon Moreno goes like this. Remember, Tasu Taira, we own Brandon Moreno. We got him. We own Brandon Moreno. We got him already. My guy Tasu Taira is gonna be working with Aso Mabayev. All right, so. Cody Garbrandt versus Long Zhao. I got Aso Mabayev all day. Asu all day. Cody Garbrandt versus Long Zhao. Let me know who you guys got. Are we on the Cody train? Are we back on Cody or no? 14-7-0 for Cody Garbrandt, former bantamweight champion of the world. Most recent loss, Kai Kara France by KO 4 years ago. Davidson Figueiredo, but he did go down to 125 to be fair. Davidson Figueiredo. Isn't that crazy how Kai Kara France and TJ Dillashaw both failed at 125? We look at he lost to Davidson Figueiredo at UFC 300, which was already 1 year and 8 months ago. That's crazy. And he lost to Raoni Barcelos in a fight where I saw flashes of Cody Garbrandt. I saw flashes. Early stoppage, the guy Brennan Moreno doesn't do shit. He's like this. He was like this the entire fight. I'm Brennan. One day, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not today, but one day I'm gonna be champion, and I'm not gonna defend my belt. You know who David Panda is? David Panda is a better representative of his country than Brendan Moreno. Fuck it. Diego Lopez is a better representative, and he's Brazilian, than Brendan Moreno. The guy is getting special treatment over and over again, constantly getting main events when he just got TKO'd. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll be champion, but I won't defend my belt. That's what David Panda says. That's what David Panda says. Alright. I'm gonna go Cody by knockout. Fuck it. I like Cody. I saw flashes of Cody against Raoni Barcelos. Cody is good, dude. He still has it. It's just his chin is no longer there. It's a little bit made out of dust. But what do I love about Cody? What do I love about Cody? He beat Dominic Cruz in vicious fashion. Dancing on his bot, dancing, emoting, going like, getting crazy. What do I hate about Cody? He's emotional. I hate how he's so emotional. What else do I hate about Cody? I hate how Cody, you guys know SNL? There was a guy, you know SNL, the thing with the puppets? SNL Cody. I think it's SML. You guys know Cody? Look, this is Cody. Yeah, one bad performance, bro. One bad performance. The guy made me fucking... Dude, you want to look at Brendan Moreno. One bad performance, bro. One bad performance at Races of Champions. He never defended his belt, bro. He never defended... Look. You want to know why I think Brendan Moreno is constantly getting gifted? Like, he gets more special treatment than Movsar Evloev because, look, if he never got hit to the nuts, like, if the ref that was so dumb never took a point off of Deiveson Figueiredo because Moreno got hit to the nuts, it would have never been a draw. Deiveson Figueiredo could have moved on, but I had to watch these guys fight 4 times. Win, lose, win, lose, win. These guys are exchanging losses and wins. Like, what the hell? The guy beat Kai Kara France, one of his best ones on his resume. He beat Figueiredo, but eye injury, doctor stoppage. He never defended his belt successfully once. He lost to Pantoja. The adversity that he finally faces. Finally, he fights a guy that's not Deiveson Figueiredo. And what? He loses. He gets dropped all over the place. He's rolling on his back. He's getting dropped all over the place. The guy is just... You know, Brendan Moreno's not a killer. He's a fighter. He's not a killer. He doesn't have it in his eyes. He's not a killer. He's not like Taisu Taira, who's a stone cold killer. Brendan Moreno's like a fighter. He's here for the check. He's not here to get the belt back again. He's like Izzy. Lost the one time that he stopped fighting Deiveson Figueiredo for the fucking 4th time in a row. Lost against Pantoja. Got dropped all over the place. Should have never even been a split decision. Pantoja won that fight. Lost to Brendan Moreno. Brandon Royval, that he got a main event again in. Where was this? Oh, UFC Mexico. Of course it was. Of course it was, right? And then what? He got Amir Albazi, right? Oh, where was this? Oh, it was a main event again. Okay, Amir Albazi sucks. Then he fought Steve Erceg. Okay, Steve Erceg couldn't do shit against Ode Osborne. Oh, well, where is this? Oh, UFC Mexico City. Oh, okay. All right, now I wonder where he's going to be now. Oh, he's on UFC 323. Oh, everybody's like, oh, no, Brendan Moreno's not going to get finished. Oh, he'll never get controlled. He's so good at his scrambles. He did so good against Pantoja. He's so good. He is the most overrated flyweight champion of the world in the UFC. The guy is overrated as hell. Fights on pay-per-views. Constantly gets main events over and over again. And he constantly loses, wins. And then he gets another fight at UFC Mexico City. What the hell? Dude, Brandon Moreno's the most overrated flyweight champion of the world. The guy never defended his belt. The guy constantly gets in 5-round main events. The one time that he fights in a 3-rounder, he loses by TKO and he gets finished in a fight where he can't defend himself if his life depended on it. And everybody still says, oh, but we love Brandon Moreno. He's still good. Just because he's a nice guy. Like, the bias towards Moreno is crazy, bro. The guy is trash. The guy is not good. Like, I'm not even trying to rage bait. The guy is not good. The guy is garbage. The guy Brendan Moreno... I told you guys this when Taisu Taira was... I told you Taisu Taira was going to beat Brendan Moreno. Or no. Let me hate on Brendan Moreno as a Latino and Clays Mazvar are fucking Evloev and Renat Facadino. Because they're better. Because they have to work for the position that they're in. Because they have to work for it. Brendan Moreno... I don't care about race. I don't care about race. I care about whether you have to work for it or not. They got me locked up. They won't let me out. They got Masvidal and Renat locked up. They won't let them out. But Brandon Moreno, he gets another fucking main event at UFC fucking Mexico. But Junior Tafa, he gets to fight at UFC 325. But Masvidal Evloev has to fight Lerone Murphy. And when Masvidal Evloev beats Lerone Murphy, then you guys will still deny him. Watch. You guys will still deny him. Watch. Bro, that would make a good panel. Oh, yeah. Dude, we've been on panels before. Me and KZ been on panels. I'm a little bit more, like, nice. I'm not gonna lie, on panels. Like, I'm not, like, I don't bring this energy on panels. Sometimes I'm more like, hey, what's up, KZ? I hope you're having a great day. God bless. You know, I don't really bring the... When I see KZ, like, face-to-face, I'm kind of like, alright, I don't really have anything to talk about. But me, KZ, and Juice Man... Fucking Juice Man, we had a good panel, bro. A good panel, like the Three Musketeers. He's constantly in competitive, high-level fights at the peak of his division. He's so overrated and bad, dude. The reason why I think that he's overrated, bro, is because he constantly is like a win-lose guy. He's not a guy that, guys. I can't ever bet on Brandon Moreno and say, okay, he's gonna fight for my money. Like, I know he's good, right? But a guy who's 11-6 in the UFC, you're fumbling the bag way too much. You're fucking up way too much. Way too much. A guy who has a record of 23-9, you're making too many mistakes. You're giving it up way too much. Imagine if this was your body count, 23 or 9. No. You're giving it up way too much. You're giving it up way too much. Try to be Brazilian and not have more than 5 losses on your record. Challenge impossible. All right. Let's go to the Cody Garbrandt fight. Guys, I think Cody can win, right? But guys, remember, Cody beat Trevin Jones by decision. He also beat Brian Keller by KO. Long Zhao, I don't know if he's ever been KO'd. I'm pretty sure he has. Okay, he has twice. 3 times. He's been knocked out. He got knocked out by... Damn! Got knocked out by Kareem Malalaturi, Vadim Busayev, and Hong Tao. He hasn't been knocked out in a long time, guys. In a long time. This guy doesn't even have a picture. But guys, I'm going to go Cody Garbrandt by KO. Give me Cody by KO. 10 minutes of straight bad. All right. I'll bring a new take and you let me know if it's bad. But KZ, I truly feel like that, man. I feel like imagine if your record, like your losses was your body count. Okay, 9, that's too much. Too much losses. So guys, Cody reminds me of this guy from SNL. Like, you guys remember Cody from SNL or no? You guys remember this show or no? I used to watch this show on YouTube all the time. But Cody, and Cody was low-key zesty. He was zesty. I didn't know that though growing up. But it was Bowser Jr. and the Koopa Troopa, and they would basically go on adventures every day. But Cody, you gotta give me that. SML, it was pretty cool. Alright, give me Cody by KO. Bro, that would make a good panel. Yes, it would, actually. It actually would. Yeah, KZ, he thinks the opposite of you. Moreno 2-1-1 against Figgy. I don't know. I still feel like... I don't know. Like, Brandon Moreno, he's on his way out. And I never... you know, Dixon was in here as well. He was like, dude, how can you go against Brandon Moreno? Like, everybody likes Brandon Moreno just because he's a nice guy. And he's in some competitive fights. Like, I just care about whether you're good at the game or not. Like, I just care if you're good at the game or not. I believe you, Uselyis. Yeah, I did. Thank you for believing me, Pepino. Imagine if your losses are your body count. Uselyis Anthony Smith laying down for 350. I'm just baked, I'm sorry. No, it's good, bro. KZ, what did I say that you believe me? Dude, KZ, remember, bro, you can say, like, anything, bro. I prefer you to say stuff like, yo, like, it's more fun. Alright. So, Cody Garbrandt versus Nayem Jargel, 2 men in barrel. 2 men in a barrel. 2 men in a barrel. 2 men in a barrel. Say that 5 times fast. Peter Piper picked the pickles. Cody Garbrandt. Oh my gosh. Brundage. Cody Brundage. Cody Garbrandt. Cody Durden. Cody Durden. He's going to be set to face off against Namba Jargal. 2 men in barrel in a barrel. Alright, so one thing. Gosh damn. One thing about 2 men in the barrel is that his most recent loss is to Carlos Hernandez by split. This was a good fight. 2 men in barrel, he kind of gassed a little bit, but he still brung it. What I like about Two Men Dem Barrel is that he did beat Terrence Saturn by submission. Very good anaconda choke. But he's going to be fighting against Cody Durden in a fight where how many times is Cody Durden... Guys, the same way I feel about Brennan Moreno is the same way I feel about Cody Durden. The guy's just accepting checks. He's just accepting checks. He's not really going and trying to win and get back to the belt. I feel like he's just accepting checks. 17-9-1. His most recent win is Matt Schnell by ninja choke. Lost to Bruno Silva by KO, who he won the first round. Lost to Joshua Van by decision. Won a round. I don't know if it was the first. Lost to Jose Ochoa. Has some success, but can't control if his life depended on it. And then he lost against Alan Nascimento by anaconda choke. Now, guys, what do I say about Cody Durden? You gotta fight for my money. Fight for my money. I'm the king. Fight for my money. I'm the king. Technically, I'm the jester for you guys, but in my head, I'm the king. Cody Durden, fight for my money. Fight for my parlay that I placed. And I put you on my parlay, Cody Durden. Fight for my money, Cody Durden. He's going to be like, nah, I'm just here for a check. He's going to post on his Twitter, guys, win, lose, or draw. I'm just here for, you know, I don't even remember the day of the week. I thank you guys so much for the love. No, I'm not here for that. Two Men Dem Barrel has more fire, more determination, more grit, and he wants the win more. He's not here for a check to say on Twitter, oh, I can't even remember the day of the week. No. He's not here to be on Twitter in a hot tub. No. Give me Two Men Dem Barrel. Give me Two Men Dem Barrel. I'm going to go Two Men Dem Barrel, and I'm going to go by submission. I think he's been working on those subs. I like him by submission. His sub game is very unique. Wide variety of subs. Anaconda choke. Rear naked choke. Rear naked is go-to. Guillotine. Rear naked armbar. I'm going to go Two Men Dem Barrel by sub. All right, next fight. I'm just baked. Nah, it's good, bro. It's good, bro. It's good. You're good, bro. You're good. Dude, it's better that way. It's more fun that way. By the way, enjoy your kush. Your OG banana kush. All right. Kyle Barella versus Rainer de Ritter. You guys know I'm going to say something. I got to say something. The guy's a quitter. I got to say something. The guy's a quitter. I got to say it. I got to say it. I got to say it. I don't know if he's Greg Hardy looking for the inhaler in between rounds or what. I got to say it. I got to say it. I'm going to go off. Let me cook. Remember, take my take with a grain of salt, but I truly believe what I'm saying. Rainer de Ritter. Yo, put the rose emoji for Rainer de Ritter. I'll put the rose. This is how I feel about Rainer de Ritter. Let me charge my phone. That's how I feel about Rainer de Ritter. I typed it right now. RDR in 2026. Diego Lopez in 2026. Alright, guys. So, the guy is a quitter. I gotta be honest, guys. He quit against Antoni. And I saw this. This is why I picked Bo Nickel against him. I'm not joking, guys. I know this guy was on gear, though. The guy's on steroids. Antonio Malacan was big. Big as hell. Guys, the guy was on steroids. Like, the guy was on gear when he fought Rainer de Ritter. But Rainer de Ritter quit against him. He quit against him, and I saw that. And I said, you know what? Bo Nickel's not going to lose to a quitter. We're Team Bo Nickel. By the way, Bo Nickel's about to wrestle. You know who? Well, I look extra yellow today. Let me put this. I look better now, right? So, Bo Nickel. I was like, we're Team Bo Nickel all day. We're about to beat Yoel Romero. We're not going to lose to RDR. The guy quit against Anatoly Malakani, right? But no. I got to give him his credit where it's due. The guy is consistent. He beat Magomed Murdov. Beat Gerald Meerschaert after getting dropped. Beat Kevin Holland. Beat Bo Nickel by TKO, my guy. But we're going to come back. Bo Nickel beats RDR 9 times out of 10. And then he beat Robert Whittaker in a fight where he was grabbing the inside of the glove. He was grabbing the inside of the glove and he was almost finished. And him grabbing the inside of the glove of Robert Whittaker is why he was able to survive. I'm not even joking. The guy got away with cheating. And then against Brendan Allen, what is he doing? He's constantly forcing the head over arm takedown. And when he gets there, the guy's trying to submit Brendan Allen. The guy, Brendan Allen, went to war with Nasruddin Imavov, Chris Curtis, the rematch. And he had a good fight with Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. And you think that you're just going to take him down and submit him? What kind of game planning are you doing? RDR, What is wrong with you, dude? Oh, but he fought 4 times in a year. The guy's game planning was terrible. Later, check your DM, no rush. Alright, bro. I'll see you later, my guy. Shout out to you, Leandro. I'll check it right now. I'll check it right now. Okay, let me cook. Let me cook back. Yo, it's up to you, brother. It's up to you. Whatever you want. Okay, so what I wanted to say was, guys, I feel like, you know, he did fight 4 times in a year. He did have a lot of fights back to back to back. We got to take that into consideration, but he constantly kept on taking Brendan Allen down. My stream kind of froze, guys. My thing froze, like right here, it froze. It doesn't show anything. Is it still up? Is it still up? But he was constantly trying to take Brendan Allen down, took him down, was on top. But he's not going for elbows. He's not going for ground and pound. The guy was just trying to submit Brendan Allen and move on. And remember, Fluffy Hernandez pulled out of that fight. Brendan Allen stepped in on short notice. And Brendan Allen stepped in on that fight on short notice. And he beat RDR, who had a full camp for that fight. RDR makes it to the 4th round. He gets on the stool and he's like, oh, I can't no more. I can't no more. I can't go to the 5th round. I'm sorry, I just can't. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yo, are you, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I know it's crazy, but, like, you will never see Movsar Evloev quit on the stool. You will never see Renat Fakardinov quit on the stool. Never. You will never see Khamzat Chimaev quit on the stool. Like, that's why I can't like these guys. I can't like these guys that do that type of stuff. You know, oh, you start thinking about at home. You start thinking about your family. You start thinking about others. I'm not here for that. I'm here to watch you destroy the other guy. Go. And it's like the guy had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in a 5-round main event, and the guy decided to say, you know what? I can't go to the 5th round. I can't. I just can't get up off the stool. You know what that made me? You know how I felt like when he couldn't get up? Like Jake Paul. When Jake Paul couldn't get up against Joshua. It was like, fuck. Oh. And I was like, the same exact feeling when RDR couldn't get up against Brendan Allen. Dude, get up off you're sitting on a stool. Okay, look, this is the stool. This is the stool. Let me get the blue thing. You're sitting on a stool. You're sitting on a stool. This thing right here. You're sitting on it. You're sitting on. All you gotta do, the bell rings, you gotta go to the next round. Get up. That's all you gotta do. Get up. You either get TKO'd, finished, whatever. You know what it made me? You know what it made me see in RDR? It made me see that he rather lose by, you know, technical inside the distance than rather get finished, get finished by Allen by submission or rear naked choke. He was so tired that he'd rather not continue the fight than risk getting submitted or TKO'd by Brendan Allen. And that's a guy who I can't back. I like you. You'll be back. You'll definitely win. You could definitely win this fight with the knees to the body. But I can't back a guy like that. A guy that you'd rather lose by, okay, you couldn't continue no more, than risk going in there for the 5th round. Remember, what did Izzy say to Kevin Gastelum? Right before that 5th round started, he said, I'm prepared to die for this shit. I'm prepared to die for this shit. RDR's not prepared to die for this shit. And that's what I don't like. But we're going to talk about him good now. 21-3. Very good knees to the body. Very sneaky selection in grabbing the glove. Elbows off the clinch. Dirty. Going in, taking you down, good top control. He was controlling, winning rounds off of Allen, but he's not doing ground and pound. The guy, RDR, has no ground and pound if his life depended on it. Caio Borralho went to war with Jared Cannonier, duked it out, struck it out. Like a lot of people give Movsar Evloev shit for, you know, wrestling, going to split decision, but the guy's never quitting on a stool. People will still hate Mansoor more than RDR, but RDR literally quit multiple times in his career. Kyle Barallo, on the other hand, is not a quitter. The guy went toe-to-toe with IMAVOV. I know he couldn't get the takedown, but he constantly was trying and constantly didn't give up on himself. You didn't give up on yourself. That's the thing. In wrestling, there's no cuts in wrestling to make the team. In wrestling, they say, we're going to make you train until you don't want to be here no more. And naturally, after weeks and weeks, the team will get smaller because people don't want to show up. They don't want to be consistent, and they don't want to keep on going. The UFC's like that. If you're not consistent, you don't want to keep going, you're going to get cut. And it's like, the quitters, get out of here. I don't want you here if you're going to be in the UFC. I don't want you here. He went to war with IMAVOV. Not war, he kind of got outclassed. Got a good fight with Jared Cannonier. He got hurt in that fight. He played it off very good. He ended up switching stances as well. Knocked out Paul Craig. Abus Magomedov. I know the position, the fumbling, you know, he kind of was in a weird position against Abus. He did lose a round. Michael Olajekchik, very good. Armin Petrosian, very good win. Makhmad Mardarov, he was kind of on bottom in a bad position. Yo, I'm back. What's up, Alondra? I hope you're having a great day. But guys, I am going to go Kyle Barallo, guys. I'm going to go Kyle Barallo by decision. He can actually, if he's on top, elbows, dude. If you're not getting the sub, why are you constantly going for the sub? Go! And that's something that RDR never does. The guy has ground and pound of a baby. Like, the guy couldn't finish plate of food on his table if he couldn't get the sub. Like, the guy has no ground and pound whatsoever, no sort of elbows on top, full mount. And the guy's IQ is not that good because he literally exploded and he overgassed and he fucked up. I'm going to go Kyle Barallo. I've always been an RDR hater. Give me Kyle Barallo for the dub. Let's go. I mean, yo, to be honest, if you look back at this, a lot of people are going to be like, yo, this guy was hating on every single fighter. But I feel like, bro, I can't, man. With RDR, I can't, bro. Who loses to Brendan Allen, bro? But I know I have to take bias aside. Because when I pick with bias, that's when I mess up. I have to take my bias aside. Yo, this contestant's husband found out his wife was auditioning for Rampage twerk pageant. What the fuck? Alright. Sorry, guys. I just had to answer. Alright. So, let's go to the next fight. So, what do I like about this fight? Is that I have Brian Ortega right here. Look. We got Brian Ortega right here. So, you know who I'm going to pick. This is the rematch, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. This is the rematch. So, the rematch between Brian Ortega versus Renato Moicano. What do I love about Brian Ortega? He's not a quitter. He's not going to quit on himself. He's constant. He's consistent. I know even on the scale, he looked bad on the scale. But what do I tell you about Brian Ortega? He will never sit on the stool and be like, oh, I can't fight no more. That's something Ortega will never do. He has gotten stopped on the stool against Max Holloway, but the doctor stopped it. 16-5 for Brian Ortega. I can't believe he only has 5 losses. I would think a guy that constantly loses so much would have at least 8 or 6 losses. 20-7-1 for Renato Moicano. On a 2-fight losing skid. Losing to the champion. on short notice and then losing to Beneil Dariush. What do I like about Brian Ortega? This is the rematch, guys. The rematch. The first time that these two guys fought was all the way back at 145, I believe. It was at 145 pounds. And it was all the way back in 2017. Jake Paul's a good fighter too. Yeah, he's pretty good. I appreciate Jake Paul. I'm proud of him. Brian Ortega, guys. So they fought, right? They fought at UFC 214, Cormier versus Jones 2, July 29. They got fight of the night. And guys, the reason why they got fight of the night, the reason why this fight is so important was because, guys, this fight was at 145 pounds, guys. And this was a back and forth war. I don't remember if it was 1-1 or 2-0. But I remember Brian Ortega was having success. They were duking it out. They were going back and forth to a war. Up until round 3, Brian Ortega grabs some collar tie, jumps on the ghillie, and he gets the ghillie. And I think that this is a type of fight that's going to motivate Ortega into being the man that he is and getting back into that win column. Renato Moicano is a guy who I constantly see a guy fighting for what? Checks. He's fighting for money. He's not fighting for the belt. He's fighting for money. I feel like Ortega, I know he's fighting, he's fighting for money. It comes with it. But I don't see Ortega as a guy that's fighting for strictly money. I think Ortega genuinely comes into fight and tries to win. When Renato Moicano dropped Beneil Dariush and he literally gassed himself and he couldn't win the second and third round. Like, I was like, bro, you're fighting Beneil Dariush. Like, bro, you're fighting Beneil Dariush. Like, I could knock out Beneil Dariush right now. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the guy dropped Beneil Dariush and he gassed. And he lost to Beneil Dariush when people were thinking that Beneil was going to beat BSD. Like, bro, you lost to Wash Beneil Dariush. I got to be careful because, I am getting a little carried away, but without the technicality. But Renato Moicano is good, man. He has a good 1-2, good volume. His cardio is a little bit questionable. He has good power, but he can't really finish the fight. He did do good against Jalen Turner. Had that really good sub. He has good sub. Very good BJJ as well. 4, 9, 10 subs overall. And that bread and butter seems to be a submission or by decision. He did very good against Drew Dober. I liked how he kind of weathered the storm, got dropped, came back and won. But when I look at... And he did beat Brad Riddell, City Kickboxing guy. I believe he's from City Kickboxing. Very good at what he does. But guys, when I look at Moicano... Money Moicano, I'm going to go with T-City. T-City all day. I'm going to go T-City. I know Majority Topology has Moicano, but give me Brian Ortega. I know Ortega looks slow. He didn't look that good. I'm going to go Ortega. I can't constantly put Moicano in a parlay again. I can't put him in a parlay again. There's no way. So give me Ortega. I like him by submission or on points. I'll go to the Mila chat after, guys. We'll raid Mila. If you guys want to raid Mila, we'll raid Mila after. Alright, main event of the evening, boys and girls. Let's go. Alright, get your votes in, guys. Get your votes in. Oh, guys, I ordered a hoodie. A nice hoodie, guys. Can I show you the hoodie that I ordered? So I ordered a hoodie. I'll show it to you. Dude, so I've been watching a lot of F1, like the history of F1 and the races and all that stuff. Look, I'll show you guys my hoodie. Look, it looks like this. I ordered the hoodie. It looks exactly like this. Obviously not the car, but I ordered the hoodie. This might be my new profile picture, guys. What do you guys think? It's like a race hoodie, like the Marlboro. The Marlboro. What do you guys think? W or L? It might be my new profile picture. I like it. Starbuck. The AI kind of messed up there, but it looks good. Look, I'll show you guys. Cute. I appreciate that. Alright. Oh, I didn't save the vertical, or I didn't back it up. W. Let's go. W. That's good. Yeah, AI's been pretty fun. AI's been pretty nice to me as of late. Alright. So let's get this show on the road. Let's break down the main event. Dude, I can't believe you guys are picking Charles Oliveira, dude. I can't believe you guys. I have Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. They're my two favorite fighters of all time. But let's go. Charles do Bronx has a chance. That rear naked choke sinks in, it might be over. Majority topology has Oliveira by sub or Max Holloway by KO. Guys, I know we've been talking about quitting a lot, and I love Oliveira, but I have to mention the first fight. I have to. Oliveira quit in the first fight. His esophagus, he said, oh, I can't no more, and he kind of stopped, and the fight was over. This is the rematch. Max Bless Holloway versus Charles do Bronx Oliveira. The first time that these two guys fought was all the way back in... The first time that these two guys fought was all the way back in 2015, August 23. It was UFC Fight Night 74. Holloway versus Oliveira was supposed to be a 5-round. 5-round. And the guy lost. He just couldn't continue no more. I heard something like split or something, so I'm not going to take too much away from that. I'm not going to say that, you know, but it looked like he just didn't want to continue no more. It was done. But obviously, what do I know? I'm not Charles Oliveira. But Charles Oliveira is no longer that guy. He's no longer that same exact guy. 36-11-0 for Charles Oliveira. We're going to talk about him first. He has something that Max doesn't. The lightweight belt. He had that. Former lightweight champion of the world versus the former featherweight champion of the world. They both defended their belt multiple times as well, which was what makes this very interesting as well. I love both of these guys. I really do. But guys, when we look at this fight as a whole, he's coming off of that win against Mateusz Gamrot. Remember, he's fighting top of the top competition. Ilia Topuria, Arman Tsarukyan, Islam Makhachev, guys. His three most recent losses, Islam, Arman, Ilia Topuria, all of them, except for one, are champions. Literally, Topuria and Islam are champions. Arman Tsarukyan is not a champion, but he is on his way to becoming one. When we look, guys, notable performances right here. After he lost to Paul Felder, even when he submitted Will Brooks, a tight squeeze like no other, he knocked out Jared Gordon like no other. And that's Jared Gordon, prime Jared Gordon, in my honest opinion. Notable performances, Jeremy Stevens, Nick Lentz, Will Brooks, Clay Guida, Crystal Gallos, Jim Miller, Nick Lentz again, Jared Gordon, Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler, wins the belt, vacate belt, Dustin Poirier, and then he defended his belt. It should have been the defense, but he was 0.5 over, so it wasn't. So it didn't count as a defense, but he should have defended his belt twice. It technically counts in my eyes. And then he lost by sub to Islam, and then he knocked out Beneil, had a close fight with Arman, lost by split, and then lost to he beat Michael Chandler again in a 5-round where he looked a little bit, he didn't look as good as I once thought he did. He kind of got hurt, thought it was an eye poke, and then he kind of like walked away, but he shot his takedowns against Chandler. He didn't look as dominant though, and then he beat Mateusz Gamrot where he looked dominant. Guys, Oliveira was constantly attacking, constantly throwing up subs, constantly throwing up submissions against my guy, Mateusz Gamrot. I picked Gamrot, guys. I thought Gamrot was going to win. I even get my picks wrong as well. My picks aren't the best, but when we look, guys, it's like 36 years old versus 34. The guy Max has been fighting ever since he was a tadpole. Tadpole Max when he lost to Conor McGregor. His one most recent loss is Ilia Topuria. All four are wins. Arnold Allen, Chang Sung Jung, Justin Gaethje, and Dustin Poirier. And we can argue that, guys, Oliveira, he beat Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. But I don't know, because this is crazy, because Max Holloway is very good at what he does, but he did get dropped against Dustin Poirier. I love Max, but you did get dropped against Dustin Poirier, my guy. You did. And I can't lie. You got dropped bad. If Dustin didn't jump the ghillie, he could have finished you, bro. Like, for real. And Oliveira has deceptive power. Very deceptive power. He's very sneaky. He grabs the inside of the glove as well. He was grabbing the inside of the glove against Dustin Poirier. Cheated. Led to the submission win. Guys, Max Holloway, he kind of does poke in the eye. He poked against Justin Gaethje's eye. There might be an eye poke with Charles Oliveira. So I'm worried about that. But I'm going to talk about the Volkanovski fights. He lost the first one clearly. Lost the first Volkanovski fight clearly. Lost the second fight where he had to train on Zoom calls Didn't have hard sparring, and that was the closest he ever was to beating Volkanovski. Arguably, should have won that fight. Then, he fought Volkanovski again after beating Calvin and Yair. And he got dominated. Guys, if Oliveira is... I know Oliveira is very different from Volk, because Volk is compact, shorter limbs, very good jab, very good 1-2, very good off the pocket, very fast reflexes. But if Oliveira is paying attention, Max Holloway gets hit a lot. He gets hit a lot, guys. Max Holloway absorbs. I think he has the most significant strikes, but he also has, like, the most absorbed strikes as well. Not of all time, but he absorbs a lot of strikes. You don't want to be absorbing strikes with Oliveira. I think Justin Gaethje said that when Oliveira hit him, he felt like there was electricity on his tongue. And that's the type of punch where that shit hurts. And guys, I love Oliveira. I love Max. I love both of these guys. I wish that this fight never happened because these are my two favorite fighters of all time. Literally. My two favorite fighters. I know I'm kind of picking, I'm going against Charles, but just because of skill. Not because I'm taking my bias all out. When I say somebody's a quitter, like, I truly mean it. RDR, I still think he has that in the back of his head. In the back of my mind, you died. And I didn't even know why. But I truly feel like in the back of RDR's mind, in the back of... Who else was here that was a little bit of a quitter? RDR. In the back of... Who else was it? Hey, there's not really that much quitters. There's not really quitters. I shouldn't even say quitter. But in the back of RDR's mind, he has that. But Oliveira is like that Izzy, like, 5th round, like, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to go. I love Max. I'm going to go Max, guys. I'm going to go Max by... I don't want him to knock out Oliveira. I really don't. But I'm going to go Max by... Give me Max by KO or points. But... I'm going to go Max by KO. I think he dialed it back against Dustin Poirier. I think he let Dustin Poirier survive. If you guys look back, guys, Max Holloway had Dustin Poirier hurt. And he went back. He kind of felt like he didn't go. Like, you can tell when a fighter has respect for the other when he knew it was Dustin's retirement fight and he purposely didn't finish him. I'll say that again. He knew it was Dustin Poirier's retirement fight and he didn't finish him when he had the chance to. He laid back. He laid back. And that's the only thing, but I don't think he's going to lay back here. He lays back sometimes against people that he likes. When he's putting a beating, guys, he lays back. He lays back. Guys, against Ortega, he was showing Ortega how to punch him. He literally grabbed his hands and was showing him how to punch him in rhythm. Guys, when Max is ahead, he starts getting cocky. And that's the only thing that I don't like about Max because, remember, Oliveira could lose all 4 rounds. You give him that neck in that 5th round, he's going to snatch your soul. And I made that same mistake with Gamrot. I thought Gamrot was the guy that was not afraid to jump into... Gamrot beat Arman Tsarukyan. I thought he wasn't afraid to jump into Oliveira's guard and not panic. Arman doesn't panic when he's on Oliveira's guard. When Gamrot's in Oliveira's guard, what does he do? He panics. He panics. He goes... Oh my gosh, he's fighting the hand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. That's Gamrot when he's in Oliveira's guard. Oh my gosh. Oh, what do I do? Oh, I'm getting attacked. But when Arman Tsarukyan's in Oliveira's guard, he's locked in. Like, Gamrot's like, he ran at the cage. I was like, fuck, we lost already. When Gamrot ran at the cage to fight Oliveira, I was like, bro, we lost already. We lost already. The second Gamrot took down Oliveira, I was like, we lost already. The guy's, he's panicking in Oliveira's guard. Like, I know Oliveira's very dangerous, but bro, Michael Chandler did a better job in Oliveira's guard in the first fight. And hell, even in the second fight, he survived better than Gamrot. I'll say that again. Michael Chandler has better submission defense than Gamrot. Michael Chandler did better in the guard than Gamrot. Like, the guy Gamrot got submitted in the first round. Didn't he get submitted in the first round? Like, bro. Who the fuck gets submitted in the first round? Oh, round 2. Round 2, but... Bro. It's like Gamrot is another guy that I don't like no more. I don't like Gamrot no more. But I'm gonna go Max Holloway. I'm gonna go Max by KO. They're both tough to get KO'd. Dude, Dustin Poirier dropped Max Holloway. Dude, Max's chin got dropped twice already. He got dropped against Justin Gaethje, and he got dropped against Dustin Poirier. Yo, Max Holloway was a guy that never got dropped. He never got dropped. He almost got dropped by Dustin Poirier the first time, but the fence helped him from falling back. Max Holloway's getting dropped consistently. Yo, Max's chin is not the same. He got dropped twice already. His chin is not the same no more. Like, maybe it's still good, but you can see when he gets hurt. Oliveira, I don't know. You know, we were talking about his chin not being the same against Gamrot, but Gamrot has pillow hands. Like, and Elliott's very good. Give me Max by KO on points or Max by KO. But Max is getting dropped a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if Max gets dropped. Let me blow my nose. Alright, guys. You guys want to do the quiz for a little, or what do you guys want to do now? Let me mute these things. Oh, yo, hello. My bad. So you're asking me, hello, is the audio good? Let me get the sound effects. I have to fix this. Alright, guys, so we did it, guys. We did it. We broke down the entire card of UFC 326, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. I want to tell you guys my quick picks very quickly. And we could do the rock quiz. We can just chill for a little. And then we're going to go raid Mila, if that's fine with you guys. So thank you, guys. We fucking did it, guys. I love you guys. I'm probably gonna upload a video. I'll probably try to upload something on Sunday, like a vlog or something. I'll see. But thank you guys so much. Let's fucking go. So let's do the quiz. Now it's time for the quiz, guys. I'll give you guys my quick picks, but let me just ask you guys this. Alright, go. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, alright? I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Do you do boxing? I used to, but not anymore. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Yo, what's up, Mila? Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna be right back. Hang on. Let me just fix. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go soon. We're just doing this little quiz, like 2 questions, and then we'll be out. Just give me 1 second. Alright, guys, my bad. Yo, shout out to Mila, guys. Alright, what's up, guys? Where's my hat? Where the hell am I? Oh, my hat's over there. Hang on. Oh, I just fucked. Oh, I stepped on my heel. Oh, I stepped on my heel bad. You gonna go live tomorrow? Probably not. Probably not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. But, probably not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'll try my best, though. Well, maybe a vertical. Maybe a vertical for tomorrow, but not a rectangle one, because I gotta do something. Alright, guys, so which one of the following is not one of these 3 types of rocks? The majority of you guys are saying sedimentary, so I'm gonna go with sedimentary. Let's see if it's correct. It was magma. It was magma. Damn. Alright, next question, guys. So let's do the multiple choice ones. Only the multiple choice. Which of the following is true about rocks? Let's do a better, like one with more simple. How does metamorphic rock form? I'll try to go live tomorrow. I'll try my best, but only like a quick one. I don't think I can do a big one. Well, we're about to wrap it up, guys, soon. We'll and then we'll head out. All right. So, dude, I know a lot of people are like, dude, why are you talking about science? Like, why do you care about the science class? But it's because, like, we'll only do, like, 2 more questions and then we'll head out. But I truly, like, I like to see if you guys can answer these questions. That's why I like it. We'll raid Mila after. Hopefully you guys can go show her some love after. Alright, we're only gonna do 1 more question after this, but I would like you guys to try your best to answer this question, and then we'll do 1 more, which is this one. In which type of rocks are fossils found exclusively in? And I think this is interesting because a lot of people don't know. Like, I wouldn't know this off the rip. I wouldn't know. But overall, I do like these questions. I tried to do this quiz by myself, but I didn't have success because I got the first one wrong as well. Dude, the question is, how does a metamorphic rock form? Now, when I think of metamorphic rock, I think of like metamorphosis. And I know it's like, dude, what are you even saying, bro? But I feel like metamorphosis. I think metamorphosis, you know? I'm thinking of like the butterfly, right? So how does a metamorphic rock form? I would say heat and pressure. But maybe it's something else. You know, I don't know the answer. I really don't know. How does a metamorphic rock form? You're going to do a live tomorrow? I'll try. Alright, guys. So, you guys say heat and pressure, 50-50. So, we're going to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If I could, I would. I'll click you. So, we're going to go heat and pressure. Hey! We got it right. So, now the last one, guys, and then we'll head out. I like this one. Just a little good way to just head out. We'll do this one. And then I'll be back. We'll be back with the UFC stuff and all that stuff as well. This is the last question of the day, guys. Now, I'm gonna try with you guys. Like, I know it's the last question, but I'm gonna try to answer this one with you guys as well. In which type of rocks are fossils found exclusively? So, fossils. We're looking at fossils, right? We're looking at, like, fossils. The things that are inside the rock, the things that can stay inside the rock. Intrusive igneous rocks. Those are, like, I think those are, like, intrusive, I'm thinking in, right? In. Extrusive igneous rocks. Maybe that's outside the core. Sedimentary rocks. We know that sedimentary is, like, a different type of rock. And metamorphic rock. We know from the answer that we got, metamorphic rock forms as a result of heat and pressure. So when we try to figure this out, metamorphic is from heat and pressure, right? So it might not be metamorphic, because the fossil comes from the mud and falling into the rock and cementing itself in, right? So I think it might be intrusive igneous or sedimentary. What do you guys think? Because remember, we answered a question all the way up here that said, which of the following of these is not a type of rock? Igneous is a rock, magma, metamorphic. So sedimentary is not a rock, actually. So if it's not considered a rock, can it still be sedimentary rock? Can a fossil still be in a sedimentary rock? And which type of these rocks are fossils found exclusively in? I don't think it's metamorphic. I don't. Intrusive? I like intrusive. I might like intrusive. I see sedimentary, metamorphic. I agree. Because I'm not thinking extrusive, because I don't think it's going to be outside. What's up, Blood? Juice Man talk. Yes? Let me hear it. Hang on. Thank you, Hunter. Yo, Juice Man, your baby mama's my bitch. I love her, bro. Tell her to suck my dick. Yo, tell her to suck my dick. Tell her to suck my dick, and she had a fat ass too, Juice Man. Yo, Hunter, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I do not do Adderall. Hey, Eustace, people are saying you would never say the stuff you said yesterday to Juice Man. What'd I say yesterday? On the diss track? I'll say it right now. What'd he say? Let me rewind it. First of all, in the diss track, I didn't bring up the... Hang on. Let me rewind. What did he say? What did you... Oh, I'm here. Alright, let me let my dog out. I'm listening. Yo, Hunter, I appreciate you, bro. Okay, you want me to play it? I'll play it then. I guess I could, because I thought copyright. But I'll play it then. You want me to play it? I'll play it. I don't know if... I didn't know I could play it. I muted the audio. Sorry you guys didn't get annoyed. Let me hear it.
People are going live, or what is that? What's the process, Gio?
Well, I mean,
he just wants an excuse to be like, why didn't you join with Juice? Oh, because I was...
Dude, I went with Orange Cat at 11 p.m. and then we try to get... I'll definitely get on, bro.
You're asking if... I mean, if you... Okay, so, like, if you know someone is going live, then, like, you know... Like, okay, so, like...
Didn't Gio hit him up earlier and say that Juice wants... Didn't you hit him up?
I didn't get hit up.
No, Ulysses... sorry, Leandro was trying to talk to him last night. He said he had something to do. What is he doing right now?
No, he didn't say anything bad. Hunter, why would you make me say something bad? I should have listened.
That website, the Idaho.
Dude, he didn't say anything bad.
Showed me. Yeah, I've done these.
So,
dude, why?
I don't want to say anything disrespectful, but can you say something like, is it when you're finished, would you like to come to do the rap battle with Juice now?
Is he, like...
I can hear you.
Is that something he wanted to do? Like...
Yeah.
Are we doing trivia or what is it? Rap trivia?
Yeah,
what is
why not?
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna try with you guys. Like, I know it's the last question.
I mean, Ulysses is
Alright,
my
I'm a dip. I'm a dip.
boy.
Yo, I didn't hear
I'll put him
anything,
a
bro. He
fucking-
didn't say anything bad. He didn't even say anything bad, bro. You instigator, bro. Dude, I gotta listen to it before I... Alright, yo, I gotta end it. I'm gonna end it. Yo, Juice, I'm coming for that ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass. I'm coming for that ass. Yo, Juice, I'm coming for that ass, boy. I'm coming for that ass. Yo, thank you, Gio, for the donation. Alright, I'm going. Alright, I'm going. I'm out. I'm out. Alright, I'm out. Alright, peace. Alright. Peace, guys. I love you guys. Hey. Hey. Giyat.